episode 335. Thank you all for listening to episode 334, National Food League of Football. I am Gary the Spartan, here with my co-host,
Bastardly Bear.
Happy to be off that narcotic Cody.
Oh, thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments of Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing. Visit allwearclothing.com. Mention Over the Line Sports Podcast. Brandon will hook you up with a deal. He took care of business for me last week. Had a clothing order for the company, had a special order for all the employees, and he was on point because so many things are just hard to get right now. And he just made it work. I called several employees, got stuff switched around. He took the time out of the day to answer every call to make sure everything was taken care of. He will do the same for you. Check him out. Allwearclothing.com. Mention Over the Line Sports Podcast. You will get that deal. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not
Phoenix, Arizona, USA.
And I think we still got to switch that, don't we? He doesn't serve the Toledo and surrounding areas. He serves Waterville and the surrounding areas.
Yeah, pretty much his own damn backyard.
Right. And it's now fall cleanup. You know, the leaves are starting to fall finally, in beginning of November. Snow's going to be here in the next few weeks. You watch, and the leaves won't be off them trees.
Supposed to be 60 on Sunday.
Thank God. And speaking of leaves, before I go into Sean, there's nothing more satisfying than mowing your lawn and all the leaves are gone. And then I stood out there just like, this is great. In the morning, it'll look like shit again. I can't wait. I get up this morning, I'm backing out. I'm like, son of a bitch. There it all is, right around that tree. So, yeah, that's how it goes. But he can help you out. Fall cleanup. He can clean out the gutters. He can do some seeding and aerating still. You know, it's getting to that time that it's probably time to finish that up, but he can still do that for you. Do the fall cleanup, get ready for the snow, anything you need. He's also doing, I didn't know Jericho was back. He's also doing some kind of construction as well, some contracting. He can build some walls for you. You can build a wall and you'll pay for it. And then he can build you a porch, whatever you need. So get in touch with Sean, 419-704-5471. Thank you to Sparty Steve and Gary the Spartan here. We'll thank Sparty Steve and congratulations. I sent the video to you guys. That came from Sparty Steve. I don't know if you watched that, where they dub over the guy that, I don't know, just go watch the YouTube video I sent. Obviously it's a thing that happened, and then it's just like reading what they're saying about each other, and it's just perfect about the Michigan game. So that came from Sparty Steve. We got to thank him. And last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Make sure you get yourself over to Amazon.com and get the book, Dating Sucks But You Don't. We don't care how you buy it. Just make sure you purchase it. Help them out there. Also, in the meantime, get to datingtransformation.com. You're listening to this podcast. You obviously need it. So make sure you get that free consultation by mentioning Over the Line Sports Podcast to Connell.
All right. So had a big week in sports last week. Let's just get this one out of the way. Henry Ruggs' career and life is pretty much over. Got into a car accident, was more than double the legal limit, 0.161 blood alcohol content, driving 156 miles an hour in his Corvette, hit a Toyota RAV4, unfortunately killed the young lady in the vehicle and the dog. Not sure. Hopefully they died on impact, not, in the fire, because if you see the video, it's just horrendous. There is a fire there, so they burned, but just feel for that family. And some people don't have empathy for Henry Ruggs, but you got to remember he's 22 years old. We all did some dumb shit when we were 22 years old. He made a huge mistake and it's altered his life. I mean, he's unfortunately, Barry, you and I were talking before the show. The laws in Vegas are much different. You're going to jail guaranteed. He's going 2 to 20 years guaranteed because of what happened. And that's unfortunate, that his life is ending like that. He made a dumb decision. We've all made dumbass decisions. And unfortunately, I do have some empathy for him. I feel for the family, of course, but he's 22 years old. I remember being 22 years old and a fucking idiot. So, I mean, I do have some empathy for him. I know I'm reading a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't have empathy for this young man, but it just sucks all the way around for both families. He's leaving, a girlfriend and a young baby, I think, too, or a child, like real young, right?
I think so.
Yeah. just unfortunate. It was just an unfortunate thing to hear the other day. And of course, the Raiders released him. He's in custody. I mean, he's done for.
Yep, it really just put a topping on that because we're not going to sit here and harp on it. We all know it's wrong. Don't drink and drive. Simple as that. Get an Uber. Have someone else drive you. It's very, very, very simple, guys. We get it. You're impaired, but think ahead before you do that shit. Think ahead.
Nah, man, nobody's done no dumb shit like 156. Like that is, I don't have too much empathy for him either, to be honest. I mean, 156, that's you just playing with fire. Like, I mean, it's bad enough you were driving drunk, but to do 156, no, you deserve everything that's coming for you.
Well, I didn't say he didn't deserve it. I just have a little bit of empathy because his life ended just like that. And more the empathy is more for his family. You know, that sucks. For that little girl, not going to have her dad.
No, only for 2 years.
He'll go for more than 2.
He might get 5 for the dog. He'll get 3 for the dog.
Jeez.
You act like I'm lying. Michael Vick did 5 over some dogs.
Well, what's he going to get for a human? Like, Vegas's rules are different, man. You don't play, you go to jail. You're guaranteed jail. But you're saying he's going to get the minimum, 2 years.
He's going to get, he'll do 5.
Yeah.
He'll probably do 5. He'll get sentenced to 5, get out in 3. But, that's the thing, though. Like, he'll still get to go home. Now there's somebody that will never go home again.
Yep. That girl
because
won't.
You wanted to do 156.
Yeah. That's absolutely stupid. But like we said, we're not going to harp on it too much. That's done and over with. Sorry to hear it, of course. We're going to get into other things with the NFL a little bit later, but we do got to talk about NASCAR. I just need to say, fuck Brad Keselowski and you some bitch. The cost me. He hit Elliott, and I'm like, fucking Bear's got to be in his radio. God damn it. This happens to me every goddamn time. Hits Elliott. Elliott was what? I think second or winning and just knocked him back, and he was fucked. And then Kyle Busch, idiot, said the R word, which you should not say. So he's got to have sensitivity training because he's a moron. And here's where he's an idiot. Okay. And I usually don't shit on my own drivers, but I'll shit on him today. This dumbass says, why is he coming up here hitting me anyway? Well, look, shithead, you're in second. If Brad gets past you and Bowman happens to fail the race inspection, second place wins. Simple as that. It's not fucking rocket science, Kyle Busch. Jesus Christ. So that's it. I'm done with him. Fuck him.
I'm about done with all these. I just saw, how dare you put Denny Hamlin in for Parrott there? That's some bullshit.
He took Denny Hamlin.
He did that? Okay, I thought that's fine.
He took Denny Hamlin. He's like, I said, Parrott, there's one race left. Are you taking your driver? He's like, who'd I pick to win? Denny. I want him. Okay. So I'm hoping by this year that it's a good jinx and he does finish last because fuck Denny Hamlin, bastard. Fucking son of a bitch. I'm so mad. I'll let you talk about that because I'm too angry right now.
If anything, he's got karma coming his way, and I don't like that. But it is what it is. He got spun out by Bowman. Going to, as Bowman was trying to win the race, just like everybody.
And it wasn't on purpose.
No, it was not. It absolutely was not on purpose. And Hamlin had to finish 26th or better, and I mean that almost knocked him out. It almost did knock him out of the playoffs. But he did get in, and yeah, I mean afterwards he got right on Bowman right there when he's
trying to fucking do his donuts.
Do his donut celebration and ran into him and called him a hack. Talked about Chase Elliott fans. So he's not making a lot of he's not making a lot of friends here.
Bowman ain't got shit to lose this week. I hope he does come out and fucking Earnhardt's his ass. Just puts him right in the wall for Larson. And I hope it comes down to that Hendrick cars are up front and fucking Denny Hamlin's right there, and they just put him right in the goddamn wall so that the Hendrick cars can win.
Yep. And, obviously, I don't think obviously we didn't say it yet, but the final four is Kyle, it's Chase, it's Truex.
Kyle Larson. Pronouns, pal.
Kyle Larson, excuse me. I think everyone knew that because we talked about it the last 2 weeks. So Kyle Larson was 1, Chase was 2, Truex is 3, and I think Hamlin was 4, or is Hamlin 3 and Truex was 4? Either way,
doesn't matter. Whoever wins.
Either way, that's your 4. And everybody here is. I think this. Who has the best spot right now is Martin Truex Jr. Everyone has forgotten about him. It's all about can Larson.
Oh, dude, it's perfect.
And it's about Chase and Denny beef. Is Chase better than Larson?
Can Chase win consecutive?
Shit. And everybody is forgetting about Martin Truex Jr. So watch out for MTJ this weekend. Watch out for him, man. I would love to see him win. Obviously, we have picks here for our champions. At least, Gray does here with Larson, and Dub does with Elliott. But if MT2 or if MTJ won, I'd be cool with that.
And then our championship picks. So we got a chance. I'm the only one this week that has a chance at 2 titles. I need a Hamlin to finish 14 spots. Well, we'd share a title if it's 14 spots, but
that's if Larson wins.
If Larson wins.
Yeah.
But even if Larson doesn't win, I need him to be 15 spots ahead of Denny Hamlin, which we've never seen that happen this way of the playoffs. They're usually all 4 will be in the top 5 or 6. It's usually what happens. You've got Chase for Dub, Larson for me, Denny Hamlin for Parrott. And then, everybody pretty much got knocked out. All of Cody's drivers are out. All 3 of the 4 got knocked out this week. Jake only has Denny left. I have Larson and Chase in there. Chase and Denny for Bear, and Chase and Denny for Dub. So should be interesting. And then we already all made our picks this week because we already knew it was going to happen. Kyle Larson, my championship driver. Denny Hamlin for Bear. Chase Elliott, the championship driver for Dub. Logano was Cody's championship driver, and Hamlin was Parrott's championship driver. So most everybody going with their championship drivers. You went with your championship driver early, which was a good decision earlier in the playoff. But I should have did what I should have played smart and went with Brad Keselowski this last week. I had him too, and then it could have been a guarantee, but I rolled the dice, took me a Chase Elliott, and now this is what happens. So much deserved. So Barry, you should be walking away with the title this week. Should be, but a lot of interesting things are going to happen.
As long as Denny don't win it.
And they're actually qualifying this week, aren't they?
I do not know, to be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure they're actually qualifying, and they'll get to pick their spot. So should be interesting. They get to pick their pit spot because they're at Phoenix?
Yes.
I will not see one lick of this race, so you're going to have to keep me posted on what's going on. And,
this is the thing that sucks is Dallas plays, and I'm sure they won't be on TV, so I'm going to have to go to the bar, and the bar's going to be all NFL, so I'm going to have to sweet talk my way into getting NASCAR on a TV. So we'll see.
That'll be good.
Qualifying is at 7 p.m. on Saturday night.
Really?
Yeah, and the Xfinity Championship is on at 8:30 right after qualifying.
So it's a night race. Nice. Who's the final 4 in the Xfinity?
I have no idea. I'm not going to lie to you at all. I'm just looking at the schedule here.
No, you're fine. I'll find it. The championship 4. So we've got Noah Gragson, Daniel Hemrick, Cindric, and the Dinger.
Allmendinger, right? Yeah.
And the Dinger.
I'm going to go with, it doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to go with Cindric there.
That's a good pick. Yeah, you got Gragson, who drives for Junior Motorsports, Cindric of Penske, Dinger of Colleague Racing, and then Hemrick of Joe Gibbs Racing. So 4 different teams.
Gragson winning would be good because it'd be the only way Junior can get his title.
Well, he's already got titles down in Xfinity.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Oh.
As an owner, he's already got them. He's always in the playoff. Like he's got guys in the playoff, but next year, I don't even know why he's not just going straight to Cup. But Ty Gibbs, man, he's coming in. He's your favorite next year to win Xfinity.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Hands down. Kid is unbelievable.
He's gonna be a good one.
Who you got, Cody? Who's gonna win the Xfinity championship for?
Now you done put me on the spot. All right, let me see.
Cole Gragson, Austin Cindric, AJ Allmendinger, the Danger, or Daniel Hemrick.
No, I'm gonna go with the Danger.
Go with the Danger. You're going with Cindric, and I'm going with Noah Gragson. So that means Daniel Hemrick, congratulations.
Yeah, you just won a race.
You just won a title.
You just won your championship.
When's did they say when the Truck Series final or the championship is?
I think it's Friday.
Camping World Truck Series.
I don't even know who's in the Final Four there.
No, you're good. So in the Final Four of the old Truck Series, so Smith is assuming the number 1 spot. I think that is what they're saying. I'm trying to see who they got. Zane Smith, Ben Rhodes, Matt Crafton, and John Hunter Nemechek. So Kyle Busch Motorsports for John Hunter Nemechek, GMS Racing for Zane Smith, Thor Sport Racing for Crafton and Rhodes.
Didn't Crafton win last year? Just 2 years ago?
He usually wins a lot, I feel like, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Crafton. That's my pick.
I would like to see John Hunter Nemechek win one. That'd be awesome.
Oh, so would I, but I'm picking Crafton.
Yeah, I'll stick with John Hunter Nemechek. Cody Bryant.
I'll go with the Nemechek.
Yeah, Nemechek has the most wins this year. He's won a quarter of the races of the truck. Almost a quarter, 5 out of 21. He has 15 top 10s and 12 top 5s.
Better time but to lose now.
Yeah. And you're only down 274 points to me in DraftKings, so you got this.
Oh, in NASCAR?
Yeah.
Cool. That's great. So collect your money, and how much you getting? $200?
Yes, $200.
Bastard.
It was a good year. You came on strong late, but it
was me and you all year, except for the first couple weeks.
I told Nate, I said, if your dumbass didn't miss a week and put up a negative 94, you would be right there with us. So
yeah, fucking I forgot he was better off missing. Like, just fucking wild. And then but I mean, that shit happens. We've talked about that. It always happens. And football, I'm in 4th now, but I mean, we're all like so close. Doesn't even matter. And I knew the past few weeks I did not have any time to look. I literally got on the phone at 12:30 to put in my lineup, and I'm like, oh fuck, like just running through
some shit.
Yeah, because I'm too fucking occupied. So this week I'm going to try to do it before I go or on the 10-hour car ride. We'll see what's up. But that's your NASCAR shit this week. Let's go into NCAA and let's go to baseball first. Cody Bryant gets himself a 3rd championship. And by the way, if you listened to our MLB preview 3 weeks ago, you would have learned that Cody Bryant picked every single series correctly, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you had Red Sox against the Astros going, and then you had Braves Dodgers and the Braves going. And Braves beating the Astros.
Yeah, man. It was looking kind of shaky in the World Series. But, my boys pulled it out. And thankfully, I didn't have to watch them win with the World Series in Cobb County. So it was a win for both of us.
Big ball. Would have been proud.
Yeah, man. You had them old Braves over the Stros. Cody Bryant for the win. 3rd title for Cody Bryant. Good job, Cody.
That's right.
It is kind of really surprising that they won though without, because we all thought when they lost Acuna that they were done.
Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of people wrote him off there.
Yeah. And that was right around the All-Star break too.
Mm-hmm.
So
We were just like, oh, they're done.
but thankfully, the Mets and Phillies, couldn't stepped over $1 to pick up a nickel and kind of beat themselves the second half of the season to give the Braves basically handed them the division.
Yep.
I mean, it was the Mets division to lose really the whole second half of the season. And the Braves managed to pick up Duvall, Jock Peterson, Rosario, all after the All-Star break. So, which, that's what's going to be interesting to happen now in the off season if they're going to re-sign all these guys, including Freddie Freeman and the outrageously underpriced Ronald Acuna Jr. So I think he's only supposed to make $15 million next season. So we'll see what happens.
He's been injured twice now.
I think so.
It's gonna be hard to pay that. I mean,
but recently, it's been just recent. He's been injured.
I don't think they're gonna let him go, but they might be able to get a bargain with him, or at least come up and do something like, "Hey, man, we'll give you this contract, and if you can stay healthy or play, 145 games or whatever for the next couple of years, you get this huge bonus or something." That's what they should do. I should be a G now.
No, Acuna is still under contract. It's Freddie Freeman they got to re-sign.
Oh, Frederick?
Yeah.
You don't think he'll retire?
No, he's too young to retire.
Isn't he only like 29 or something?
I think so, yeah.
But he's been there since like 2007.
I mean, he's been there forever. He ain't going nowhere.
Freddie Freeman, he's 32.
32?
That's close to 29.
Yeah.
That ain't that for baseball. That ain't fucking.
No, he's basically in his prime right now.
Me at 32, I'd be old as shit.
Yeah,
34, and I feel fucking old.
Look at Cody. He's 67. He's still rolling like a chain.
That's right. Hobbling along.
So where do you think Carlos Correa goes?
The Yankees.
Probably.
Because that's what they'll do.
They bought the only ones that could afford them.
Right. What about Corey Seager, shortstop of the Dodgers?
Man.
Think he just goes back?
Probably.
I say he'll probably stay. Or wait, which one? Which Seager?
Corey.
Is
Kyle
that the?
Seager is
okay.
The Mariners.
Yeah, he's a free agent too. They just bought him out. So I'm curious to see where he go.
Robbie Ray, Max Scherzer, all these guys are free agents. Marcus Stroman, Starling Marte, Trevor Story. Remember they wanted him in New York.
Yeah. The way it's looking, they don't want him too much now, though.
Yeah. Rizzo. Wonder if he'll go back to New York. We'll see.
Yeah.
A lot of money going on in the offseason.
A lot of money going to be spent.
Yes, it is.
Maybe. The CBA ends next.
Do you think they take? Do you think they keep Jorge Soler and Eddie Rosario, the Braves?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
No, just because they don't want to pay him. The Braves are notorious for not paying people. Like they'll let you go before they pay you. So, it's only certain few guys they'll keep around. And I mean, Chipper was the last dude. And you could have made a case they kept the wrong Jones for a little while as they let Andrew Jones go. And then he kind of retired and, he faded out and retired and Chipper was still there. But, then Freddie Freeman, and really, if it wasn't for Dansby Swanson kind of bottoming out for a little bit a few years ago, who's to say Freddie Freeman would even be there right now?
Mm-hmm.
They drafted Dansby Swanson to be the new Chipper Jones, man. He was supposed to be, the savior. So I think he even got demoted for a little bit.
No, you're right.
So he was batting ninth yesterday, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah. He bottomed out, man. He was almost a bust. Then he figured out a way to turn it around, so good for him. He got that title, got that World Series that a lot of Braves fans didn't think would happen. So, and he produced in the World Series too. So, he came around full circle. I mean, hell, if Dansby Swanson retired tomorrow, they'd probably put a statue up of him.
You know what sucks is that last year I had the Braves winning it all and had my ticket for $400, and they did it this year like assholes, fucking dicks.
Yeah, oh yeah, they'll never do it when they probably should.
That's still gonna chat my ass a little bit.
The only time they won it when they were supposed to was that 95 one when they won the. They were stacked though. God, I remember that.
Makes me feel like the kid in Big Daddy. It's the goddamn Jets. It's the goddamn Braves.
The goddamn Jets.
Oh man! Fun fact: I still have that on-field jacket too from '95.
Do you?
Yeah.
How old were you then? About 33. I remember like it was yesterday. I got off, went to the closest bar down and watched the old World Series with all my pals.
28 years old.
Where else was in fucking Cheers?
All right. So, I keep seeing these things, and I always think of Cody when they come up. So I'm going to read some of them. In 1998, Michael Jordan led the Chicago Bulls to 62 wins with Scottie Pippen missing 38 games and Dennis Rodman going AWOL in Vegas. The Bulls were also the oldest team in the NBA, still won the ship. Kind of backs up Cody's claim of MJ being the GOAT.
Damn, man. Scotty had a headache, and Rodman just was Rodman. He's out there wilding out in the streets, going to Vegas on a Tuesday, coming back on a Thursday, banging on the practice court.
Yeah, at least he wasn't going 156. He's going to be able to leave from Vegas.
Luckily, Rodman probably don't even know how to drive, so it works out.
Right.
And I do want to say I'm going through my screenshotted things that I like to talk about. Little Debbie's Christmas tree cake ice cream is overrated.
I told you that.
Yeah, we should have told you that. I mean, the Christmas tree cake itself is
no. Don't you talk about the Christmas tree cake, goddammit.
Slightly overrated.
100% agree.
I mean, it's a fancy cake with different frosting, if we're being completely honest.
All right. Before we get in the NFL, a few things. I'll just give the statistics. This was funny. This cracked me up in the NFL. Sean Payton is 5-2 with Jameis Winston and Trevor Siemian. I think it's safe to say Drew Brees was a system quarterback.
Yeah.
God damn. Few more NFL things, but we'll get to them when we cover the NFL here shortly. But let's go into college football first. We had a rough week last week. A rough week. Safe to say.
It wasn't a good.
It was not good. It was bad for all of us. And just going into it, 4-5 for Bear, 5-4 for Dub, 2-7 for me and Cody. Yeah, it was a rough week. Georgia won by more than 14. Tulane looked good for Cody, but after that, Cody fell apart. I am happy that I was wrong about Michigan. Thank you, old Sparty, for winning that game when you were down, 30? What was it, 30-14 in the third?
Yep. Yes,
And then Walker ran all over them. K9, baby. Ran all over them. A transfer from Wake Forest. He's a senior. He'll be gone this year. So you get drafted in the first 2 rounds?
Oh,
Second round. Because, only because nobody takes running backs in the first round.
This is true. This is absolutely true.
But, he was at Wake Forest, and, he kind of broke out at Michigan State, so it's not like he really has a lot of miles on him.
Right. It's
So,
kind of crazy.
Yeah. I think it depends on the team. I don't know. I think that's what it really depends on. Depends on the team, and if I'd say late first round, if he does go first round.
Who's basically the number 1 quarterback coming out of next year?
Nobody. I was about to say there's about nobody out there this year.
Yeah. He will be going to the Lions.
I don't know, whoever ESPN thinks is remotely good coming out of freaking one of the Dakotas.
Originally it was that kid from North Carolina, but he has just looked like shit. So I don't think he's up there anymore.
Do we not remember the last dude out of North Carolina that had a little bit of height?
I would agree.
So they say this mock draft that's here now, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah, from Oregon. Yep.
Going to Detroit. Ole Miss's quarterback going to the Texans. Kyer Elam from Florida going to Philly. Jacksonville taking Hutchinson from Michigan. Giants taking Neal from Bama. Malik Willis, the quarterback of Liberty, going to the football team.
No, that would be absolute 100% football team shit right there.
Maybe it'll work for him this time.
Yeah, because they've just been winners on picking quarterbacks.
Yeah, especially and to take the guy from Liberty. That's
they took Kirk Cousins as their second quarterback in the first round.
Well, Kirk couldn't even beat Cooper fucking Rush.
What's that?
He couldn't even beat Cooper Rush.
It wasn't his fault. Cooper Rush is a stud.
It wasn't his fault.
No, I'm trying to give Cooper Rush his due, man.
Absolutely. I'm not, with a straight face.
I'm not giving fucking Cooper Rush his due, but dear Lord, Kirk Cousins was checking down to CJ fucking Ham. He might as well just sort of check down to me and you would have got the same result. You got Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and you're throwing it to CJ Ham. That's embarrassing. They deserve to lose that game. Stupid ass Minnesota. Trash buckets.
I appreciated it. And then they got Olave going to the Philadelphia Eagles.
That might be a decent fit with him and
well, they're going to have two there. They're going to have 2 picks in the top 10. So actually, they're going to have 3 picks in the top 10. It looks like. Why do they have Indy's pick? Oh, Wentz. Mm-hmm. They've got Indy's pick and the Dolphins pick. Who'd they trade to Miami?
You got me.
So they might have 3 top 10 picks. That's wild.
Yeah. They're going to mess around and build around Jalen Hurts, and they don't even want
him. Well, he can run, can't throw.
Right. But yeah, Ohio State, they won last week against Penn State. Oklahoma won, of course. Michigan State beats Michigan. and Notre Dame won. Wisconsin beat Iowa, and Auburn beat Ole Miss. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good.
Oh, before we move on, man, can I please plead with all Michigan fans to get off that narcotic? Please. I'm pleading with y'all. Take it from someone who went through the rehab process, got off that narcotic, and has enjoyed my Saturdays since 2015. Please get off that narcotic, man. Harbaugh is terrible.
He's bad. Very
He
bad.
is awful.
Once he loses Ohio State, that'll put him out of his misery.
Like he is awful.
Mm-hmm.
He's I watched the game Saturday with a friend of my wife's. She's a big Michigan fan, and we come to the conclusion that Harbaugh is Jim Tressel without the skill player. He's like a great value Jim Tressel. He plays not to lose, but he's already losing.
Yeah.
And like he'll get a lead, but he can't keep a lead. And then he can't recruit the guys that are good enough to keep his lead. It was awful, man. How do you go from being a 15 or 16 at halftime? I mean, he was playing trestle ball in the middle of the second quarter. Like Michigan was moving the ball. They were passing all over the place. Oh my gosh, who's the starting quarterback? The older kid?
McNamara.
McNamara. He actually looked good for once this season. He was passing the ball all over the place, completing passes. They didn't have to bring in the freshman. Was McCarthy? Is that his name? McCarthy? Yep. Yeah. They didn't bring the freshman in at all in that first half.
Hold up, real quick. So does Andrade always come out with a black mask?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been preempted by baseball and basketball and hockey and tennis.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's a cool thing because he's playing off the black mask.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Playing on that black mask. I like that. Good shit. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but McCarthy didn't come in at all. And then next thing you know, as soon as they got up 16, it was like he just said, all right, fuck it. We're just going to run the ball from here on out. And he about damn near did. And ran the same play on third down every possession. I don't know how he didn't get that intercepted, each time. They should have had one drop instead of the one interception at the end of the game. Like, I understand Harbaugh is owed a whole lot of money, and that staff is owed a whole lot of money. So what you people need to do, if you still want to be on that narcotic, get on the Twitter, get on the Instagram, start writing some letters, man. Write some letters to Charles Woodson, write some letters to Tom Brady, write some letters to Braylon Edwards. I'm sure he still got a couple dollars left from the Browns. Buy that man out. You either got to buy him out or you just got to go to rehab. You got to get off that narcotic, people. I'm telling you. You got to leave it alone. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for me.
Do it for me.
Do it for Cody. Kick the habit, man. Kick it for Cody. All right? Just kick it for Cody. He got to go. Or you're just going to have to deal with OSU fans talking shit to you for the rest of your days. And I know you're not going to like that.
That's how it's going to be.
Eventually, the last thing they have is this overall lead that they talk about. And by the end of this decade, that could be gone. And I don't know what they're going to talk. Then what a Michigan fan is going to talk about?
Hockey.
They'll probably try to claim Brady.
Choking that shit too. They have the best team every year and they can't win it.
Yeah.
They have the top 3 players in the fucking NHL draft.
No, there ain't too many that still watch hockey. They're going to try to claim Brady is what'll happen.
Oh, they already did. That's all they got.
They'll try to claim Tom Brady, but then it's like Michigan wasn't even smart enough to start Brady. They started Drew Henson over Brady.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Oh, Brady's ours. Yeah, but you let him go.
Drew Henson was a better baseball player than he was a football player.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. All right, let's get into some of these picks, man. Georgia minus 38 at home to Missouri.
It's going to be a pound town game. Georgia, big.
That's my favorite place. Same.
Missouri,
yeah, Georgia.
Yeah. The Bama minus 28.5 versus LSU.
This is a big fat number here, and I think that this is going to be old Ed's last stand. They're not going to win, but I think they're going to keep it competitive here. So I got to go with go Tigers.
And I'm going to say that Saban knows that there's a fucking target on their back because they're at 2, and that's set up. Well, both of them ain't going to be there by the end of this thing, Georgia and Bama. But give me Bama this time around. More than 28.5. Blow the doors off old Ed. Put him out of his misery. Take him out back.
Oh boy. Man, dude. Like I want to say Bama will cover just because it's probably some chick that OG Ed probably got. He probably got a beside piece in Bama or something. And the kids might want to come play again. They might want to practice down there. They might want to get on the field in Tuscaloosa. But nah, man, Alabama. Like old tricky Nick is exactly where he want to be. He want to be number 2 in the playoff polls. That way, he don't have to do much of anything. I mean, this is kind of their spot, ain't it? That one loss Bama team at number 2.
Well, they're going to play Georgia. As long as they don't fuck up, they're going to play Georgia in the championship game. In the SEC championship
game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean,
and if they win,
if they
win, you're going to have both those teams in the playoff again.
I think they're in there even if they lose. If they get to the SEC
if Bama loses, I think they're done.
Mm-hmm.
No 2-loss Bama teams staying there.
Dude, a 2-loss Bama team against the field.
They would beat them, but I think that
Bama
so would I. But I think that you're going to have Oregon, who's not going to lose.
They already lost to Stanford, though.
Yeah, but who are they going to lose to now?
Utah. I mean,
I don't see them lose. They're better now.
Yeah, but the Pac-12.
They got lucky. They beat UC. If they beat UCLA, it would have been all over for them. It would have been night.
Yeah. Saying the Pac-12 as a whole is awful.
Do you think a 2-loss team gets in over Cincy? Stays higher rated than Cincy?
If it's Alabama, yeah.
No, I don't either. I
If
think Cincy has a lot of hoping. They got to hope. Well, they know Michigan State or Ohio State. One of those two's gone. Because I think it's going to.
They have to root for. They pretty much have to root for Georgia and honestly Michigan State.
Yeah. I think Ohio State is going to beat Michigan State. Michigan State, I think, is going to fuck up in the next 2 weeks. But just because I've seen it too goddamn long. But I don't want them to. They're not built for the playoff. They don't have a quarterback. You need at least one of those. I don't think they win. I think that Michigan State's going to end up playing Oregon in the Rose Bowl, and that's that. I think you're going to have your.
Well, if that's the case, then you think Oregon loses too?
Yeah, I think they might. If they don't, then you're going to have who's next up? Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Stanford? So Michigan State and Stanford, or Michigan State, Oregon. Either way.
No, it'll be UCLA. Actually, I think they're second.
Yeah, no, it's going to be at the end of it all. It'll be one of the top 6. I think Oregon will fall out, and like Michigan State's going to fall out too.
Regardless, the top 5 teams all control their own destiny.
Right. You're right.
And
Cincinnati is the one outside looking in right now.
They're still going to be outside looking in, honestly.
Oklahoma's fucked.
Oklahoma's
I can't
terrible.
believe. They shouldn't have put him down there though. You can't put. I don't give two fucks if you look at that Kansas game. You cannot put Oklahoma below a one-loss Michigan team. You cannot do that. That is a bullshit. That is the committee overthinking things right there. Michigan has played nobody all year. The one team they played, they just lost to.
But that's the same as Ohio State.
Yeah, but the Big Ten is better than.
But Ohio State has been blowing people out though. That's just beat Penn State. I mean, Penn State's ranked.
The Big Ten's better than the
Michigan
Big 12.
Has not
also.
beaten a ranked team yet.
Yeah, and you got Oklahoma struggling against teams in the Big 12. And you're struggling to score against, Texas and Kansas and
they didn't struggle to score against Texas, but they also have a ranked win. So you can't. I don't understand how you put a team with a ranked win, undefeated, under. I mean, then they should have put Cincinnati under Michigan too, right? Cincinnati's undefeated and has a ranked win. So why are they more impressive than what Oklahoma's done? It doesn't make sense. That's why this is the problem. They should bring back the BCS to a playoff format. It shouldn't be random motherfucker old people deciding this shit. Their decisions are stupid.
Depends on, they're trying to look out for whose fans are going to show up too.
Of course they are. That's why
all of Cincinnati's fan base followed them to Notre Dame and only filled up one section.
I mean, damn. Alabama lost to an unranked team.
Right. But, those collared Izod and polo shirts are going to fill up a stadium no matter where you send them.
Do you think that Navy game is what worries people about Cincy?
No.
They had one close game. I mean, a game.
No, I think the conference as
dominated,
a whole.
And then at the end, they gave up a late lead. I mean.
The conference as a whole is trash, but they're going to the Big 12, right?
Yeah, which, it's a step up for them.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes the Big 12 a little bit better. But it's not like Cincinnati was dominating the AAC before they're leaving it.
Right.
So, and that's the thing too. They've kind of come out of nowhere. I mean, they had it, but in a sense they have, since they haven't been winning that conference.
See, their problem is going to be when Wake wins out and Oklahoma loses and Oregon loses and Ohio State loses again and Cincinnati loses. Then they're going to have to put Wake in there. Who the fuck wants to see Wake Forest? They're a basketball school. They're not a football school. Chris Paul ain't playing quarterback. Come on. No one wants to see that shit. They are hoping to God Wake Forest loses.
Right.
They'll lose. They'll lose at some point. I mean,
I love chaos. So I hope they keep.
Right.
And that's what kind of blows me away about Wake Forest. They won in overtime against Syracuse by 3 against Louisville. They beat Army 70-56.
Mm-hmm.
They play North Carolina this week, so this could be that week. But then from here, they got NC State. That's an easy game to lose. Clemson, they're not good this year, but it's at Clemson. And then Boston College. They're going to lose one of the next 4.
Might.
I think maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
if any game, right. I mean, if any game they do lose, it might be that Clemson game. But
I wouldn't be shocked if they win. Aren't they underdogs this week?
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah.
I mean, North Carolina kind of played up to Notre Dame, so I think plus 2.5 is silly. I think that they're going to beat up on North Carolina.
It'll be interesting, but we got to get back to the picks. Michigan State -3 at Purdue.
Easy letdown game here, but I think State handles business.
Fucking hope you're right. I'm going to take them this week too, but this is the trap game. This week and next week, the 2 easy games. It'll be harder next week because they'll look past towards Ohio State next week.
I don't think so. They're looking to Ohio State. It's right now.
I would hope not. Because they got what? Purdue and then Maryland. And then Ohio State. But what they'll do, they might fuck around, win 3 in a row, including Ohio State, and then fucking lose to Penn State at home. And I wanted to go to that game, but that's the same day as the Ohio State-Michigan game, so I will not be there. Cody?
Michigan State.
Oregon -7 at Washington.
I gotta go with Oregon here. It'll be a push. Watch.
Give me Oregon.
Without watching any Pac-12 this year, besides Oregon losing to Stanford, let me go with Washington, man. Shout out to the Balls. Shout out LeVar.
All right.
Dubs on, baby.
Home, baby. Ohio State -15 at Nebraska.
Nebraska been playing everybody tough all year, but I think Ohio State's going to beat them up a little. They're going to take out some frustration after this Penn State game. Penn State shouldn't have stayed around there. A lot of interesting calls in that game.
So Nebraska, have they even won a game? Yeah. They beat Northwestern.
Yeah.
And Buffalo. And Fordham.
Yeah, so they haven't beaten anybody.
They've lost, I think, every Big Ten game. They just lost to Purdue by 3 or 5. Lost to Minnesota by 7, Michigan by 3, Michigan State by 3. Oh, they beat Northwestern. And then Illinois by 8. Yeah, they're gonna get beat up.
I think so.
Cody?
Yeah, give me OSU.
Cincy -22.5 versus Tulsa.
Hey, they gotta start winning big. So I think the 6th spot is gonna have them. I can go with Cincinnati.
Yeah, Tulsa for dubs. Cincy by a mile.
Has Tulsa even been any good?
No, they're 3-5.
No. Yeah, give me Cincy.
Michigan -20 at home versus Indiana.
I can go with Michigan here. I think they're going to crush Indiana.
Yeah, they're pissed. They're beating them. Killing them. Cody?
Yeah, Michigan. They ain't pissed, but I mean, they something. They're mad ain't it? If they mad, they be mad at themselves. Be mad at that damn. What the hell kind of glasses he wearing? Those aren't Ray-Bans, are they? Can't be Ray-Bans.
Who, Harbaugh?
Yeah.
No.
Those can't be Ray-Bans. They
No,
gotta be from
they're George from Walmart. The George
they're like
brand.
fucking
He ain't spending that kind of money.
No, he ain't spending that type of money.
Frugal.
Those are fucking Stanton Opticals.
They're the fucking George brand glasses from fucking Walmart. I'm telling you. It's where he got his pants. Didn't he say that? He used to get his pants from Walmart. $10.
I believe that. That I believe. Yeah, he might have got
those
those.
press conferences.
Yeah, he might have got those at George. Yeah, he might have got those at Walmart. Got the George specials.
Yep.
For $8.98.
Wake Forest +2.5 at North Carolina.
I'm going with Wake. I think they're winning this game outright.
Give me North Carolina because they're fucking losing.
Yeah, man, give me Mac. I'm rolling with Mac. Fat Mac. Or wait, he's old Mac. Yeah, Mac granddaddy at this point.
Old Mac. Speaking of old Mac,
Mac Zaddy.
you sent it to us. December 1, baby.
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny is back.
What is it? Season
15. Yep.
15.
Looking forward to it. And number 10, Notre Dame -21 versus Navy.
Yeah, give me the shame here. They're gonna beat up on our poor Air Force or our poor naval forces.
Oh man, thank you for your service.
Very rude of them.
Yeah, we already know which way Cody's going, so we're good. Navy for
thank you for your
Cody.
service. That's right. I will proudly go against them every chance. I don't even care. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna stand up for the country. We're gonna do this one for America. All right? We're gonna win this for America.
Shit.
All right.
Fly over and something may or may not fall off from a plane when we do the flyover.
Right. Do we have the updated standings for the NFL Pigskin Pick'em?
Yeah, updated standings. Made a little bit of ground back this week. First place, ESPN 473-25696 only had 7 correct, and we had 9. So they are sitting at 86 and 36. Eric 2341 is at 84 and 38. We are at 83 and 39. The Charlie Batch fan club at 81 and 41. Judas in my 76 and 46. Jersey Jets fan in Ohio 75 and 47. Ryan T 75 and 47. The XY 57 and 37. Marcus Wellington 51 and 29. And Pod Dad at 1 and 0. Keeping that perfect record intact, something that nobody else has.
Way to go, Pod Dad. Your one game you picked this year. What was it?
So
Tampa over
this week, huh?
Was it Tampa over Dallas?
Yep, Tampa over Dallas.
Bastard. Oh, it sucks. All right. So shit just cracks me up. Let's get into this week. A few things before we get into the NFL picks, though, I did want to bring up. I said we talk about NFL. I heard this and thought of, so Dallas, we'll talk about last week, and I'll talk about some of these things. So last week, Cardinals finally lost. The Dolphins at 72 are drinking they're popping bottles already again. Green Bay beat Arizona. Arizona had it, and our boy AJ Green retired mid-route. Forgot what it was like to play football. Jesus, unbelievable.
Yeah, if those turds just would have, even if that was incomplete, would have kicked a field goal, and I would have got high score this week. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, just what's it like to win?
It feels good. It's kind of. I was talking to Cody today, not Cody Bryant. My blood, my kin, and it's funny. You and Johnny are last and second last.
It's great.
The guys that split. It was good. Hey, at least there's no keepers or bullshit this year. It's a one year payoff on that. So,
yep. Yeah, he was okay with it. I wouldn't have done it if I was him.
I still think he made a mistake keeping Aaron Jones.
Yep. And I've just been fucked. I'm like 4th or 5th in points, and it's just unbelievable. Like, I looked at all the guys in front of me. I have more points than all of them. Like the next 4 or 5 guys, it just pisses me off.
Yep. And unfortunately, Johnny runs into my buzzsaw this weekend. So
yeah, I don't even know who the fuck I play this week. Congratulations on the win.
Congratulations on high score, right?
Yeah, fucking assholes. Every goddamn week. But at least in my other league, I'm in first. So that's okay. That team ain't lose. Like, I'm too goddamn stacked over there to worry about losing. That's what makes me happy. Like, Cooper Kupp alone wins me the season.
Yes. Yeah, he's been killing it. That's for damn sure.
Well, and so having him coupled with, Josh Allen, who obviously puts up points, that has helped me tremendously. Because I was first one week, and then I dropped to 7th because they had some, like, I lost a game. And they had some random ass scoring. I think I'm 6-2 or 7-1. But the 2 losses I have, people got, guess what? High score those 2 weeks. So just what we talked about, just stupid asinine shit happens to me every freaking time. So you look at that, and that's the league that Jeremy puts on. So thanks, Jeremy. I think, yeah, I'm 3 points off of high points for the year. And the ex-wife, her team has given up the most points this year. Oh, second most points, but she's fifth. Looking good. She's doing pretty well, but yeah, dude, it's like this week I'm assuming favored to win again, but yeah, I got Josh Allen, Kamara, Gaskins playing Houston, Amari Cooper, Cooper Kupp, Gronkowski's, I have him in right now because Noah Fant's out with COVID. James Robinson, Folk, Burrow's on my bench. Fournette's out this week because I got to buy. Julio Jones on the bench, Chenault's on the bench, and Jalen Waddle's on the bench. I mean, I can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
No, and then in our league, whatever sweet lineup I have this week, I'm going to lose to the high score, so that'll be cool. But last week I deserved to get beat. I only scored 89 or 90 points, the worst week I've had in a while. Who do I have this week? Yet to play. Oh, I play Dynasty in the making. This is a trap game for him. He's won 6. I've lost 5.
I like it. Beat him. That'd be perfect.
Or I've lost 6. He's won 5, but he's going to get high score this week. So congratulations.
I hope not. Just beat him for me. That'd be perfect.
Where are you at? Second?
Yeah.
I'll do my best, buddy. Yeah, Noah Fant out, but I picked up Jared Cook. So hopefully that works out in my favor.
Yeah, at least you're not on the Kenny bandwagon. We all thought that he was off of hurting people. Now Derrick Henry gets hurt and Aaron Rodgers has COVID. Kenny the curse is back, boys. Kenny the curse.
I got to find me a kicker.
All right, let's go through the NFL first here.
Yeah, I better do that or I'm going to forget. All right. Yeah. But I had to tell you my season woes. But what I did want to tell you seriously, Cowboys, obviously they won last week. Cooper Rush to Amari Cooper TD, first in NFL history where the passer's first name, receiver's last name are the exact match. Cowboys did that last year as well with the passer's last and receivers first.
Dalton.
Yep, I remember you said that in week
Against
11 last year. Correct. At Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Both times.
Yeah, the last time I saw a stat, they said the last four new starting Cowboys quarterbacks have beaten Minnesota. Or no, beaten Kirk Cousins, excuse me. Have beaten Kirk Cousins. So Dak in his first start beat Cousins when he was with Washington. There was someone in there when he was hurt who did the same. Then it was Andy Dalton. Now it's Cooper Rush. I can't remember who the second guy was.
Oh, was it
It was with Washington too.
Oh. Was it Matt Moore? No.
I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, I think it was 2017, maybe, potentially. While we go through.
No, you're good. Real quick, I wanted to tell you this. Who is the greatest? This was a discussion that came up a few years ago. Greatest NFL player of all time. Player. And I was looking at it because it was Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, and Marcus Spears. And they had 3 different guys. Thought it was an interesting 3 guys they picked.
I don't know how they really go through with that. But
say it again.
I don't really know how they figure that out. What do you mean by best player? I mean, just overall.
Yeah, it's interpretation at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
So I think they all had legitimate reasons. But Kellerman had Brady, Spears had Lawrence Taylor, and Stephen A. Smith had Deion Sanders.
Not the non-tackling ass Deion Sanders.
But he didn't have to tackle. He shut down the whole side of the field.
Oh, geez.
And then on offense, he's scoring touchdowns, kick returning. They didn't want to kick to him.
I mean, Jerry Rice is still alive, so
I like him.
And Terrell Owens is still alive too. So
Oh, T.O. was the shit, man. But Tom Brady's playing till he's on fucking Medicare, so that's all I
yeah,
gotta
but
say. I don't know what happened to you. You're on mute.
no, I was gonna say, I mean, you can't confuse success with being the greatest player too, though. With Brady,
Success.
That's what he's saying. It's the it's the factor of who who is best, right? Best athlete, however they want to put it. Brady ain't the best athlete out there, so
No. 100% agree. 100% agree. Buddy is one of the greatest. People follow him around like they do LeBron. Difference between LeBron and Tom: Tom wins ships. Doesn't matter.
LeBron still has some. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, some. At least he makes it there often. Tom just can't beat the Giants. But now he can't play them in the Super Bowl anymore. So,
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
all right. Jets, Colts.
Colts. Survivor pick of the week if you're still alive. Jets ain't winning 2 in a row.
I'm riding this kid. Give me the kid. Taking the Jets.
chill out, Sandusky.
Taking the kid.
Jesus, almost sound like Mark Chimera. Yeah,
Browns, Bengals.
Well, I think the Browns finally got the distraction off the field. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland here.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati.
boy. I don't know, because both of these teams have regressed back to the mean. So, I mean, they're both back to exactly who we thought they were, or at least what they've used to be. Oh, man. I'm going to go Bengals.
Okay. Broncos at Cowboys.
Dallas.
Across the board.
Dak should be back.
Yeah, Cowboys.
And if not, Cooper's still winning. Game of the week, as you said.
Game of the week.
Texans, Dolphins. I'm assuming Dolphins
said it.
across the board.
No.
Taking the Texans.
I have said it. Miami was going to lose out the rest of the year after starting 1-0. I'm going with Texans.
I'm going Dolphins.
That long neck dude still starting for them?
Tua.
No, for the Texans. Davis.
Webb.
No, Tyrod might be back this week.
Oh, well, shit. If Tyrod back, I'm going with Texas.
I think he's coming off IR this week.
I'm rolling with the Texans, man. If Tyrod coming back.
All right. Falcons at Saints.
I don't know who's quarterback going to be.
I think it's going to be Simeon again. Is
Hill might be back too.
James is out with an ACL. He's done.
Tyrod Taylor day to day still. So.
Day to day.
Yeah, God. I don't know, man. Big win. I think I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Yeah, and didn't
glutton for punishment this week.
I'm taking Atlanta too.
No, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Didn't Ridley like quit?
Yeah, mental. He got mental stuff, so he stepped away.
Yeah.
Yeah, being stuck with Matt Ryan for this long to do it to you.
Miro just tapped out Orange Cassidy. Nice.
Brian Danielson's in the ring.
Here comes Brian Danielson. So I'm a little behind.
Oh, he didn't shake his hand either. Wow, what a great end.
Yeah, man. That damn Sean Payton system take all types of average quarterbacks and make them Pro Bowl worthy.
Michael out for the year too. He's not playing this year, just FYI.
Who?
He's played anyways. Michael Thomas.
Mike. Yeah.
Hurt his ankle, I guess, in practice.
Yeah. Oh shit. Would you want to go out there fresh off injury knowing Trevor Siemian is your quarterback?
I mean, I wouldn't go out this week, but I wouldn't be out the rest of the year.
True.
Well, hell,
with Taysom Hill, Taysom throwing the ball at the time.
So no, I'm sitting my ass out too.
Taysom Hill and him had a repertoire. They went. His stats were great with Taysom Hill.
If those are my quarterbacks, yeah, I'm sitting this one out too, coach.
All right. Raiders at Giants.
Raiders.
New England at Carolina.
I think this is a trap game for New England. I'm going to go with Carolina here.
Give me New England.
Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones.
All right. Buffalo. Okay. I'm not even asking this game. Minnesota at Baltimore.
Ravens coming off the bye. Minnesota just got embarrassed by Dallas. Yeah, give me Lamar here.
Same.
Baltimore.
Chargers at Philly. Chargers for dub. I'm taking Philly.
I'm going with the better quarterback here.
So you're taking the Chargers?
Damn straight.
Cody?
Yeah, the Chargers.
All right. Kansas City. Green Bay at Kansas City.
Yeah, no Aaron Rodgers. Give me Kansas City. Even though they still look like shit. They're just getting lucky this week.
We'll see how Jordan does this first time. I'll take
no
Kansas City
Aaron
too.
Rodgers, no problem. Give me Green Bay.
Yeah, I wanted to take Green Bay, but haven't seen the kid play yet. But Kansas City's trash.
Against that defense, he got half a chance.
If Rodgers lying about his vaccination status, that's called karma. Kansas City.
No, he just is a bigger doof as he is as Kyrie is. Him and Kyrie, both doofuses.
I mean, this is my thing. Like, whatever, dude. It is what it is. You don't want to get vaccinated. At least don't lie about it.
Right. Don't lie about it. And then don't say you're immunized. Like, no, just they're both doofuses. Both of them just need to take a long walk off a short pier. Like, Jesus.
Wow. You fucking showed your age with that, you old ass man.
Right. Like, just fuck both of them dudes, man. Just fuck them both. Like, they both try to pretend like they're the smartest guy in the room and just talk in circles. Like, that's all they do.
Yep.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
I haven't
that ego.
I haven't heard that take a long walk off a short pier since Back to the Future. You old some bitch.
There you go.
And it wasn't, she didn't even say it in like 85. She said it in 1955 when she was in high school.
That's right. Well,
it's about the time you were there with Biff Tannen, weren't you?
That's because she was taking a long walk off a short pier back then.
Yeah. So shut up and hop in the DeLorean. I got the seat folded up.
It's fantastic. All right, Arizona, San Fran.
Yeah, give me the 69ers. Kyle are probably not playing this week.
Really? Oh yeah, he did get hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a good chance he ain't playing this week.
Who's their backup?
Colt McCoy.
Oh God. God. Jesus. Oh, he's been in the league longer than the McCowns. Good God.
I'm taking Arizona, man. I'm taking Colt McCoy.
How is he still getting work? He's like
San
the
Fran for
Samuel
you.
L. Jackson of football. Every time you turn around, he got another movie. He got another job. Oh,
I assume you're taking the Niners.
No, man. Give me Colt Kirby.
With me.
If he can
All
stick
right.
around this long, man, I'm riding with him.
Tennessee at the Rams. Rams cross the board.
Yeah, no Derrick Henry, no problem.
Derrick Henry, yeah. Stafford.
And they just picked up Von Miller.
Bears at Steelers. Steelers across the board.
Yeah. I know. I probably won't even make it till halftime of this game. It'll be so goddamn boring.
Yeah, you're 100% correct.
Steelers did not look good against the Browns, but somehow pulled it out because the Browns couldn't score a touchdown. All their wide receivers dropped balls. The Bears looked good, but their defense didn't show up. But they also didn't have Khalil Mack. So, yeah. Even though we're all going Pittsburgh, it's honestly a coin flip sort of game.
Feel you there, buddy.
Well, what are the total points scored in Bears Steelers? I might put 9.
No.
Steelers win 6-3.
No, it's gonna no, man. 21, 13-8. We got to ride that shit out.
All right, I'm putting in 21 total.
Well, I don't know. They can't score 13. They don't have a kicker.
All right, Bear. Give me those updated standings for trivia.
All right. Hold on a second. I missed a pick. Sorry. There we go. I got it. Updated standings for trivia. We have Mr. Gray Lamarck at 186, Mr. Cody Bryant at 138, myself at 167, Parrot at 61, Peapod at 12, Wes Anderson at 2, and Shiv with
0.
Bro.
All right. For 3 points, what's the only NFL franchise where the team record holder for career pass yards has more than 20,000 yards?
Less than 20,000. Oh.
It's fewer than 20,000 yards.
That's 4 Drew Brees years.
That's
Right.
3 Matt Stafford years. All right.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Same.
Dude, I gotta think of it. Let me think.
No thinking.
Oh man, because dude, let me see.
Well, Crosby has COVID too.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
Bastard.
No. Oh, shit, no.
I don't like that. Kamara Usman wants to fight Canelo Alvarez in a boxing match.
Saw that.
Focus on Colby Covington first.
Yeah.
Oh no, he gonna knock him out again.
I hope he
Or no, he
does.
choked him out last time, didn't he?
No, he knocked him out. He fucking hit him hard.
Oh yeah, that's right. He broke his jaw.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Broke his jaw.
Pounded his ass. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh shoot. Okay. Dang. And I had the team too that I was gonna put in. You know
Oh yeah, that was the distraction. There's only 32 of them. Jesus.
Oh,
and you can eliminate like 5 or 6.
Well, 20,000.
You can eliminate like 20 of them
No.
immediately.
How long has he been there?
Who?
Deshaun Watson. How long has he been in the league? 3 years? 2 years?
I don't know.
All right, but
Put it
that's
in.
5 years.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Oh, Mark Brunell's got 20,000 yards for sure.
right.
I know. I forgot about that.
Didn't Cutler get 20,000 at some point?
But is he the franchise leader? Career passing
I
yards.
just can't remember how long he was there.
Tampa Bay, Jameis.
Tampa Bay.
Motherfucker.
Really? Only 19.7? Damn, I figured he'd at least have 20 while he was there.
He was
Or
there.
even fucking what's his face?
If you counted interception,
Brady may get that eventually. Yes, he will.
I figured Dilfer might have got that, or Brad Johnson.
I agree with him. Brady's probably going to get it. Brady leads the league in passing and touchdowns this year. Bet you guys have had a jam-packed show with all the sports news coming out this week, including Rodgers testing positive for COVID, not following protocols this season, making up with the media, and he should have since he was not vaccinated. OBJ causing more drama now with Daddy involved in the horrible tragedy involving Ruggs.
He gone.
Not to mention World Series champions being crowned and the daily saga of Ben Simmons. A lot has happened in sports. That's all I got this week. See you for wrestling. And yes, the Jazz have the best record in the NBA.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, jeez.
I love how everybody's saying Odell Beckham is causing drama in Cleveland when he hasn't said a word to anybody. Like, dude has been a model citizen, and everybody likes him in Cleveland. And yet, just because him and Baker Mayfield just don't fit, like, he's causing drama.
He is, man.
How is he causing drama?
Because he's the not
The
white,
black athlete,
not the white man.
Yeah, because he's the black wide receiver.
He's not the problem. It's his old man who's the problem, running his mouth on Instagram.
Well, I mean, but at the same time,
you can't do that. Can't do it. Sorry.
His daddy ain't the only one saying that. There's people in the media saying that, in Cleveland media saying that.
All media.
Exactly. So he's not causing no drama, and neither is his daddy. If there's more than one person in the media saying it,
his dad is causing the drama. You don't post that. You don't post that shit on YouTube and everyone because you know what's coming.
Yeah, but then the media shouldn't be putting that stuff out there. And
that's the media's job, unless
I know, but that's his thing. Like, you can't blame his daddy for repeating what they're saying in the media.
Is his dad in the media?
But you can't blame his dad for repeating it, and the tape is showing it. Like, they don't fit. It's not a fit.
Okay. We're not going to get into this. Stop with the tape and the bullshit. He had a ball right in front of me on Sunday. He decided he wanted to one-hand palm like a god instead of put two hands up of a human being that he would have caught. I don't want to hear it. Jarvis dropped.
Got one play.
Fucking matter.
One play that he didn't catch it. We're not talking about the times he didn't get the ball to him, and that's the problem. I mean, for as mediocre and average as Eli is, Eli got the ball to him. So what's Baker's excuse?
Baker's got better athletes around. Who do you have besides OBJ? Go ahead and name the wide receivers on that team.
Nobody. Victor Cruz.
Nobody.
Yeah, Victor Cruz.
Nobody.
Yeah, Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz is a Pro Bowler.
Victor Cruz was an old ass man by the time OBJ.
He still had Victor Cruz.
He had nobody.
He had Victor Cruz on the other side, though.
Okay, who else? That's it. You got Jarvis, you got Hooper, you got Chubb. You don't even need to throw the ball in Cleveland. You got Chubb and Hunt. Why? They should have never went after OBJ. It was never a good fit there. OBJ has been.
He got traded there. The Giants traded him there.
He's been better off
Baker
the field.
Mayfield even got there.
He's been better off the field. And I'm not saying it's him. I just don't think he fits in the offense.
Well, Odell Beckham got traded there before Baker Mayfield even got drafted. I mean, Odell Beckham Jr. said it himself, and everybody thought that at the same time when he got traded to Cleveland. Like, he got traded to Cleveland for his career to die.
All right. We're ready for wrestling trivia?
No.
Who did John Cena defeat to win his first WWE title? 2 bonus points if you can name the exact pay-per-view. So, any title or heavyweight?
I'm assuming
heavyweight.
It's got to be heavyweight.
Has to be. I feel like we've already had the other one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm assuming he means, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be. I'm assuming. He hasn't responded. I'm assuming heavyweight. I've got mine in for that. Heavyweight. Cool. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Cody,
All right.
ready?
Yep.
All right. So person and the event. 3, 2, 1, and go. I think it's JBL at WrestleMania 21. Thank you, Jeremy.
Are all of our 4 points in?
Great job. All correct. We all like John Cena. You remember that when Dub were walking and Cena in the little tiny ass Ford Focus just drives by and Dub's like,
he's never seen like any resemblance of a celebrity before.
it didn't even click in his head that was Cena in the car.
Is wild.
Sad news with John Moxley. At least he's taking the most important step in getting some help. Hopefully he gets well soon. That's all he's got this week. See you next week. And yeah, we're going to highlight that. Moxley basically checked himself in. And I was watching AEW earlier and CM Punk came out and talked real for a minute. You know, he's obviously straight edge and he did talk real to people and said, if you need help, ask for it. And he's 100% right. It's kind of like, I know we talked about Ruggs. He needed help, but if you need help, no family, been in the family, alcohol dependency.
We all know that's the hardest thing, though.
Asking for help?
Yeah.
Oh, it's exactly what CM Punk said. He said it's the hardest thing to do to ask for help, but it's the most courageous thing to do.
I think it's more kind of on us to, if we see those signs,
if we see those, yeah, 100%.
We need to reach out. I think it's easier. It's more courageous to reach out.
But haven't we been saying that he looks like that? Like he's gotten bigger. He just looked
trying
off.
to figure out. Yeah, but why are all his matches shitty?
There you go.
I ain't blaming alcohol on that.
Blame it on a goose.
I ain't blaming alcohol. That's something else.
Blame it on a goose.
No, I'm blaming something else. And if he drinking, he probably drinking wild turkey or something. That's what he looked like. He looked like he drank a bottle of turkey before he leave the locker room.
No, it's a pop off. You know that's what he's drinking.
Some Steel Reserve.
Oh, he ain't drinking Steel Reserve.
He's from Cincinnati.
So he probably drank a Skyline chili.
Right. Got it.
Fermented Skyline chili.
That's probably what it is. Eating day old Skyline.
Put it in a blender.
Yeah, washing it down with some Cobra.
It goes down in his cellar. This one's 4 years old.
Aging Skyline in a barrel.
Oh, gross.
Either that or he's eating it with no cheese.
What did you think about Moose got that title back? I'm going to read this quote for you, Cody. You'll like this. It doesn't matter how elite you are. It doesn't matter what tribe you're chief to. It doesn't matter if you're the boss, the man, a king, a queen, a woman. It doesn't matter what day you hold a title. Hell, you can add a day to the week. I'm still the greatest champion in all of professional wrestling.
Oh, God.
Moose.
Somebody tell Moose go sit down somewhere. And I'm saying it the same way that he would say it to me. Go sit down somewhere and shut up.
Tell me how you really feel, Cody.
Fuck that dude, man. That's how I really feel. Fuck that dude.
Fun fact, Mandy is the first woman of any Tough Enough season to win a WWE championship in WWE.
Wait, what now?
Mandy is the first winner.
Okay, winner.
Tough Enough.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say. I was like, Miz?
No, women. No, she didn't win. Woman. First woman Tough Enough competitor to win a WWE title.
Gotcha.
Okay. Wait.
Gotcha. I'm catching.
Oh no, never mind. I'm confusing that with the Diva competition, the Diva search.
No, that was the Bellas.
Maurice too, and Layla.
Oh yeah, Maurice, my wife.
Layla.
No, that's Mrs. wife.
Oh, sorry, Mandy Rose, the brunette, my wife.
That's Otis's wife.
All right.
Shit.
I think that's all we got this week. Well, we do have UFC coming this weekend.
UFC.
Yeah. Because next week we got 2 weeks in a row at UFC, right? 268 and then 269.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was just 267 with Jan and Teixeira and somehow.
Oh yeah,
Old man Teixeira choked him out.
Won. Jesus.
I don't even know. I didn't watch the fight because it was in the middle of the afternoon. But
Glover Teixeira, but Jan won. I know he won. Kept the bantamweight.
Yeah, I thought it was a replay at first.
Yeah, I heard that was kind of a boring fight.
Yeah, it was just a unanimous decision.
And then Jan Blachowicz. It's very confusing. It's Peter Yan and then Jan Blachowicz. It's just way too much there. Somehow Glover, I don't know. I mean, Jan has been knocking out anybody and everybody. I mean,
And they fucking lose to Glover Teixeira. Doesn't make any sense.
Then he loses to Glover Teixeira. Even though I still don't like what Izzy did and kind of coming up to heavyweight to fight him, I think that was stupid on his part, but that's just me. But yeah, you get choked out by Glover Teixeira, and now it's either going to be a rematch or I don't even know who's coming up at 205. Like 205 used to be the hot shot division, and now it's just kind of like, meh. There's really like, I don't know. If Usman wins, maybe he goes up to 205. I don't know.
Usman better win. Let's speak of that. So you've got Usman and Covington. You got Gaethje and Chandler. That's going to be good too. What do you think about that one? Gaethje, you think Gaethje takes that?
No, I think Michael Chandler does.
Do you?
I like Michael Chandler, man.
I like them both, but I mean, Gaethje hasn't fought in a while, has he? Since that loss?
No, and I think
he hasn't fought since Habib. That's right. See, he hasn't fought since the loss.
Yeah, and the Oliveira loss for Chandler was a tough one, but I just think he wasn't. I don't know. I just don't know if he was quite ready.
That's gonna be but it's a good fight. Either way, I think it's gonna be a great fight.
It's starting off the pay-per-view. I mean,
which is amazing.
It's a hell of a fight,
dude. I'm missing so much good shit this weekend. I'm so pissed off.
And then
you're gonna have to keep me posted.
Then they got Frankie Edgar for whatever reason fighting still on this card. Just
win the game.
Vera. I hope Vera beats him.
I'm assuming he will. I don't know who Marlon Vera has fought recently.
He lost to Jose Aldo.
Oh God.
Still in the league, Jose Aldo.
But he beat Sean O'Malley. Remember that?
Wasn't that when he broke his foot or something though?
O'Malley?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when he was he wasn't totally there.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then he beat Davey Grant, who don't even know who the hell that is. So yeah, I mean, it's Frankie Edgar. He'll find a way to pull one out, I'm sure. Shane Burgos. I don't even know who this dude is. He's lost 2 in a row. Going up against Billy Quantillo.
Yeah. Guys I don't really know.
Rose,
man. Whew.
I think she gonna win again.
Yep. Didn't they just fight?
Yeah, and I don't know why Zhang is getting a rematch because she got knocked out.
No, remember, because she's like, I called it too early.
No, I don't remember that, but
she was bitching that they called it too early, even though she had her head kicked in.
Yeah, I think that Thug Rose is gonna beat her again.
Yeah, Thug's gonna beat her. I agree.
But that also was her first loss in 20 fights. So
right, they probably almost had to run it back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then back to Usman, man. He last fought Covington in 2019, knocked him out. He beat Masvidal by decision, knocked out Gilbert Burns, and knocked out Masvidal again. So let's hope Usman knocks out Covington. I was talking about this with the guy at work today. Covington still, in my mind, has fought nobody. His wins are against nobody. His best win is against Rafael Dos Anjos in 2018, before I think he was big time. He beat Robbie Lawler last year or 2 years ago by decision out of his prime, got knocked out by Usman, and then beat Tyron Woodley, who couldn't even beat Jake Paul. So there you go.
Right.
So you were kind of right there. Anthony Smith, Jiri, what is it? Prochazka. He's number 2 after Glover and Jan in light heavyweight.
Who?
Yeah.
No. Who?
Yuri Prochazka? Proch.
Share it.
Hold up. I'm on the UFC page.
I know some people got some crazy names, so I might not.
Hold on. Let me
Nice.
pull him up. Let me share the old screen.
You know, if you're not watching the Hornets and Warriors right now.
BJP.
Oh, Prochazka.
Is that who it is?
I don't think I know that dude.
I don't either.
What is he, Croatian?
I remember him now that I see
God,
this.
look at that man bun.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a Muay Thai fighter too? Ooh,
you got to if you're going to be walking around with a man bun.
he beat Reyes, and who is that other one? No, it's all right. It's all right. Keep going.
But here's your top that you were talking about. Yeah, who?
No, I'm telling you, 205 used to be the top, and now look, there's nobody there, man.
This is it right here.
And on top of that, the UFC's so bad they still have Jan as fucking champion. That's how slow their website is.
Right.
That fight happened 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Don't say that too loud. You know, Dana gonna mess around, cuss you out at a press conference.
Speaking of that, did you see Jake Paul? And I don't like this dude, but did you see him dress up as coked out Dana for Halloween?
Did he?
Oh my god, you gotta look it up.
Hold on.
It's so good.
Who is it? Which one? Jake Paul?
Yeah, it's so good. He like put a little like one of the swimmer's caps on.
Oh shit.
Just had white.
Here, Cody. I got you.
Just I mean, that made me laugh.
Unlimited free cocaine, UFC.
Oh man.
I don't like this dude,
Lord.
but that shit made me laugh.
Oh man. If it were fact that he put a little kids, or wait, which one is it that like the little kids? Is it Jake? Either way, they both douchebags.
I know. I think that would be the money fight. Dana White versus Jake Paul. I want to see that.
Oh, come on now. You know Dana White used to Boxercise.
That's why I want to see the fight.
And yeah, I said it, Dana. You a Boxerciser. Dana. What you gonna do?
He ain't listening to this.
What you gonna 1-2 step me? I don't know. He paranoid. He probably is listening. I hope he is. He should be.
I just know that there's some small time podcast talking shit about me. I can just feel it.
I know he is. Anybody with rabbit ears like that, you know he is.
Hey, we're gonna be the official podcast of UFC. Caw-caw!
Right? I'm telling you now.
It's like the Family Guy where Luke Perry is looking up at high school newspapers.
Right? I'm telling you now, Dana, I ain't Ariel Hawani.
You close though. You close.
Yeah, I'm close, but I'm broke. Ariel Hawani, he rich. I'm broke. I ain't got nothing to lose.
I wouldn't say he rich.
He got more money than me.
He like broke, that. broke, flat broke.
Yeah.
All right. We got to end this show. Thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments of Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Work Clothing, Crandall Squatty Landscaping, Connell Barrett, DatingTransformation.com, Sparty Steve. And of course, be sure to tune in on Sunday as we rename the new sponsors of the NASCAR Cup Series for the championship race on Sunday. Let's go, Kyle Larson. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
As long as there ain't Denny Hamlin broke ass, I don't care.
I wish I would be afraid of a boxer-sized teacher. Probably got bad hamstrings anyway.